I sure will. Good morning, everybody. Y'all listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only, Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Man, oh man, oh man. God been good to me. Man, I can't explain it all, really. Hey, I want to remind everybody of something that I need reminding of myself all the time. And I'm dealing with a couple of things now, and I had to remind myself. You know what I have to remember? I have to constantly remind myself to stay in constant communication with God. Constant communication with God. Sometimes, I have a tendency, and maybe we do all as people, I don't know, but I know for me, that when it's going okay, I slack up in sometimes having conversations with him because I'm not coming to him on a daily with something that's pressing or something. And I find myself slacking up in the communication. The danger I have learned in that is this. I think, we've all heard old people say, you got to stay prayed up, and, prayed up means, you got some stored up. You just got an abundance of them where you're putting it in. Because what happens is when you're not in constant communication with God, when you're not constantly praying, during those good times, that allows for the enemy to slip in and do the little things that can be upsetting. And then the next thing you know it, you get several little things in a row. Now you got an issue you're dealing with. I have to remind myself when it's going like that, man, have I really been praying, though? Have I really been in constant communication with God? Because, that helps guard against that little bitty stuff coming in. Sometimes it's big stuff. Sometimes it's major stuff. But I've noticed, man, that when I get on a more of a smooth plane in life, I have a tendency to slack up in that department. And that ain't the time to slack up. I'm really learning that I have to stay in constant communication with God because it enables me to ward off those little things coming up that can get in the way. And so I just wanted to make you aware of that as I'm learning it myself, that staying prayed up is important, that you try to stock prayers. You try to, have some prayers in the bank, so to speak. And just constant communication with him because it'll just safeguard you against a lot of stuff backdooring you. I just wanted to make sure you understood that because on your journey, it's going to be many obstacles. I've said this 100 times on the show. The road to success is always under construction. I say that all the time. And it's to let you understand that it's not going to be easy. But we can make it more difficult than it has to be. When you go out, strike out on the journey, let's say I got in my car. Let's say I'm in New York and I get in my car and I say, I'm going to L.A. I know if I drive west and continue to drive west, eventually I should get to California, or I may wind up in Portland or Seattle or something like that. But if I drive west, I'm going to eventually get to the West Coast. Now, wouldn't it be smarter, though, if I mapped out the route, which saved me a bunch of driving I don't need and figuring that I don't have to calculate when you know the way to go? If you know you want to cut cross on the 20, or you want to cut cross on the 70, or you want to cut cross on the 10. You got to devise a route. Now, if I want to go visit some people I know, then I know I need to go down, I might go through Ohio, come down on the 80, then get on 71 and take that all the way down to the 10 and then ride across. Or I might take it to the 20, cut through Texas, and then let it link back up on the 10. I know a lot of different ways, but guess what? The best way is to map it out. You can go anywhere, but if you go with a map, it's more precise. You save yourself a lot of time. And that's what prayer has taught me, that if I continuously pray, that I stay in a prepared mode. I have more idea of where I'm going. I'm more secure with my route. If you just take off driving, heading west, yeah, you'll eventually get to the West Coast if you out east. But guess what, though? Had you mapped it out, you can see when you veering off. You may stop, come out, and not be paying attention. Next thing you know, you're on a route and you going another way. You're going north when you could easily still be going west. You've got to constantly be aware of that. And I'm just pointing that out to you because I know that on your journey, a lot of times you get sidetracked. And part of the ways we get sidetracked is we lose out on that the very beneficial resource of prayer. We lose out. Our connection with God gets strained. The thicker you can keep the cord connected to God, if you thin out your communication with God, and instead of having a big, thick cable, now you're dealing with a little thread. You know, a cable is stronger than thread. And so it just decreases your opportunity. And so, you know, I wanted to just make you aware of that. And, you know, to ever be encouraging to say to everybody out there, and just keep your head up. It is going to be dark days for you. There are going to be situations where it's going to be daunting and hard to face. But man, oh man, oh man, everybody has to face these challenges. Everybody, it get dark sometimes. You know, look, if you didn't lose, you wouldn't even appreciate winning. Because if it all went your way all the time, do you know how complacent and content and how easy life would be if it just went your way all the time? So when it kept going your way, you wouldn't even appreciate it because guess what? It's been going this way the whole time. So what life does is has its checks and balances. These hard times are coming, and you need the hard times to appreciate the good times. You need the clouds and you need the rain to appreciate the sun and the flowers. It's just when it comes to prayer, though, just stay prayed up. Stay constant with it. Because the challenges of life are coming, whether you prayed up or not. They're coming. Understand that. You could pray every day, all day. When you get through praying every day, all day, something going to happen to you that's going to be challenging. Now, I would rather have been in communication with God on a regular than wait till every time something pop off to have to go to and reintroduce myself. Okay? I was over a little around the board with it today. But that's how it came to me, so there it is. I ain't mad at it. Y'all have a great day. We're going to have a good one today. Let's go.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
I'm Penelope Spheris. I'm a film director. I want to tell you a story about a friend of mine. Back in the 70s, Peter Ivers moved to L.A. to start his music career. He scored Ron Howard's directorial debut.
I didn't know one thing about Peter Ivers. I just said, okay. Let's meet him.
And even hosted a late-night cable TV show. It showcased LA punk bands in all their glory.
The crowd started getting bigger and bigger, and then there was Beverly D'Angelo. There was John Belushi.
But then it all went to hell.
Peter was murdered.
Peter Ivers was murdered on March 3rd, 1983. And it raised a question that 40 years later, we still don't know the answer to. Who killed Peter Ivers? Listen to Peter and the Acid King on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another gift from God. It's called a new day. We made it. Man, safe, tucked up under the wings and arms of the Most High. Man, I feel good about that. Man, I feel good about that. You can't hurt me. You can try. You can try to prosper, but you ain't gonna make it. Man, that's a good feeling, man. Trusting in him, woo, that's a good feeling. It gives you a peace that goes beyond anybody's understanding. You know how many times people have asked me, man, I don't know how you do it. Me either. Me either. Because the show ain't me. I'm just comfortable with him because I know he got me. He got me and my girl. We riding. Welcome to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mississippi Monica. Junior, government name Kill Space. We trying to change it to Killer Juan. Killer Juan.
I love Killer Juan.
And the legend that is Nephew Tommy. Killer Juan, what's on your mind today, man?
You know, Unc, man, it's a big day for you, man. I hope you're excited about it. You know,
what's that?
You going motivational speaking and everything.
Oh,
you back out here. You know, so I don't want you to be nervous and everything when you walk out there. You know, so, you know, when you get out there, you know, let the room settle first. Just a few pointers you probably need because you ain't been out here in a while. You know, you probably, yeah, you know, when you get out there, don't talk down to the people in the front. Talk to the person at the very back so everybody get to see your face. You know, because you be talking down if you're looking down at the person in the front row. They won't get to see things in the back. You know, also pace yourself. You know, make sure you clear. You know, make
don't
sure
be
you
wheezing.
Don't see. That's not me. That was not me.
We know who it is, so it wasn't you.
Yeah, that wasn't me. That was.
It wasn't actually Tommy either. It's just a
See, you know, that was.
That's what it is. I appreciate you. Thanks for the warning.
Yeah. How you feel, huh? What you think?
Fall out that chair.
Well, you know, that advice you gave me just sounds so familiar, you know.
Yeah, it's the same thing you gave to me.
I was going, damn, where did he get this brilliant ass information from?
You heard that before?
Yeah, get to work a couple hours early. You know, get yourself.
You know, man, it's gonna be. You know, I'm always nervous walking out there. I don't know how to shake that. That's a part of it, and it's kind of a new deal for me too. First time ever going to sell tickets as a motivational speaker. You know.
Yeah.
First time I've done that. I've motivational spoke at a lot of places with big audiences, but wasn't no ticket sales involved. I showed up. I don't know how they got in there. You know, I got invited. I don't know how
much time you do?
I got to do 90 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it Q&A in there too?
If I want to, I can add it. I'm going to add a Q&A.
Okay.
I'm going to talk for about an hour, then I'm going to do a 30-minute because Q&As are important because that gets to address a person's particular concerns. And sometimes that'll be things I may not have covered in the speech. I'm well prepared, though, man. Pray before I go out. And then, you know, it's just my story. And I know it. I know it. And I know what people need to hear. The good thing about my life is my whole motivation, I've lived it.
Yeah.
It's easy to tell the truth. Yeah. It's your story.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you know, I don't have to repeat stuff I heard.
Right.
I know, you just did. Thank you, Julie.
Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we will hear from the nephew as he runs that prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
If you're suffering from diabetes or high blood pressure, or you've got excess weight keeping you sick and slow, then you need to check out the D-Herbs Full Body Cleanse. For nearly 20 years, D-Herbs has helped thousands of overjoyed customers cut the excess weight and get their health right. There's no impossible diet or dangerous workout routines involved. Just follow the plan, and in only 20 days, you'll lose up to 30 pounds, have more energy, and look better too. Visit dherbs.com and get a nice discounted checkout with promo code radio. It's time to feel clean and get lean. Go to dherbs.com, promo code radio. It is time now for the nephew to run that prank back. What you got for us, Neff?
We're going in that break room, Shirley. Somebody got some food in that break room. You understand? You've been in that break room. You've been in that refrigerator in there. You done seen all that food stacked up in there. But this right here is break room barbecue. Break room barbecue. Let's go, cat dog.
Hello?
I'm trying to speak to Eric.
Yeah, this is Eric. What's up?
Hey man, let me tell you something. With me and you finna get some straight today, dog. Right here, right now. Let me say this, man.
Who is this? What you talking about right now?
This is Quincy right here. This Quincy. I work in the same building. I work on the same floor you work on. All right. And I know that a lot of people on the floor, everybody kind of share the break room and the refrigerator or whatever. But let me tell you this right now. It's been brought to my attention that you the person on Tuesday, all right, that went in there and ate my barbecue ribs. All right. Whoa. It took me 4-5 hours to smoke them.
Hey, whoa, slow down. You say your name Quincy, right? Slow down, Quincy.
My name.
Who bringing this to your attention, bro?
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about who told me. But everybody say you always eating people's stuff out the damn break room and out the refrigerator.
Well, I don't know who is everybody or whatever, but I ain't eating nothing out the refrigerator. I go out and get my own food, bro. I go out and get my own food, so I don't know what you're talking about right now. And I don't know whoever that's telling you.
Let me say this to you, Eric. Let me say this to you. All right. I'm coming by your cubicle tomorrow. I see anything. I see some barbecue sauce, anything remotely look close to my barbecue ribs. I swear to you, I'm whooping your ass right there in your cubicle.
You need to chill, man. I'm not about the threats, bro. I'm telling you, I wasn't the one that did that. I'm telling you that right now, so you need to calm down.
No, I ain't calming down, okay? I'm telling you right now, you're going to get up in your cubicle if I find out.
You're saying, but I'm trying to tell you, I'm not the one that's doing that. That's what I'm telling you. So you're coming at the wrong person.
How come everybody say if anybody ate your food, it's probably Eric? Eric the one always eating everybody's stuff up.
They can say whatever they want to say. That don't mean that I was the one that did that. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You get all irate.
So they lying on you now. They lying on you.
They lying. I'm trying to tell you they lying. I'm telling you that.
So you do understand what I'm saying. If it's anything that remotely look close to barbecue sauce, anything, a real bone, anything like that around your cubicle, in the trash can, in your work area, I'm whooping your ass, Eric.
Man, Quincy, man, I'm trying to be nice to you on this damn phone, bro, but I told you about these threats. So at this point in time, for you threatening me again, you and your damn barbecue sandwich, bro. That's how it is right now. You and your barbecue sandwich, bro. I told you to stop making these threats to me, bro. I told you that.
Well, go on admit that you ate it, Eric. Go on admit it then.
You know what? At this point, speaking to you on this phone like this, bro, I really wish I ate your damn sandwich, bro. I wish I did, bro. I did.
Hey, dog, I'm telling you right now, I smoked them ribs for 5 hours. I smoked them ribs, put my hard work in it, and then I get to work, getting ready to eat my food, and somebody then ate my barbecue ribs, and then everybody saying, Eric, the one always eating everybody's food. I'm telling you, dude, I will come to your cubicle and you up if I find anything look like my ribs over there.
That's like the third threat you done gave me, bro. That was good, bro. That was good as I'm so glad I took that Damn, I'm so glad.
Oh, so you admitting it now?
No, I'm telling you what you want to hear, Quincy. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm telling you what you want to hear.
Okay. That's your ass tomorrow. That's your ass tomorrow at the cubicle. I'm telling you now.
We working in the same building, right? I ain't going nowhere. You know what floor I'm at. I ain't going nowhere. Was good. I don't know who you are. I don't know how you got my number, bro. But we even gotta wait till you get up there to my floor. We can get this cracking in the lobby, bro. In the lobby, you can get your damn ribs broken. Your ribs, not the ribs that you cooked on that barbecue. Your ribs. We can get it cracking right.
It's whatever at this point, Eric. It's whatever. It's whatever. Okay. You know what? Matter of fact, I'm gonna let Deshae know what's up.
Deshae? I know she didn't tell you nothing about eating nothing like eating your food, bro. I know Deshae didn't say nothing like that to you. Deshae
ain't say you ain't no rib. That ain't what Deshae told me.
So why you bringing her? Why you bringing her up then?
You want to know what Deshae told me?
What did Deshae told you, bro? What she told you?
Deshae told me to prank phone call you. This is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your coworker Deshae.
What the hell you talking about?
Hey, Eric. Hey, man, check it out. This is nephew Tommy, bro. Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your girl Deshae, your coworker, got me to prank you, man.
You know what, man? Boy, you got my blood boiling, man. Oh, man. Oh, Deshae, she gonna get it, bro. She gonna get it when I get back in there. And I listen to y'all man. I don't believe it. Man, hey, you got me, man. Oh, man, it is an honor, bro. It is an honor. Tell me, man. Hey, man, I love y'all, man. I'm gonna get Deshae though. You tell her man, her is mine.
Well, hey, man, do me a favor. Tell everybody what is the baddest, and I mean the baddest radio show in the land.
Man, the baddest radio show in the land is Steve Harvey Morning Show, baby.
Man, go get some ribs and have a nice day, baby.
Yeah, I'm going to do that, man. I'm going to do that.
And there you have. That's the first dose of stupid this morning. I'll have another dose in another hour. But, nibble on that for a minute. When we come back around, I'm going to have a little bit more stupid for you. That's the job. That's what I'm supposed to do. Be stupid.
And you do spoon feeding us your stupid this morning.
Spoon feed. I can't just overload you with a plate of stupid all at one time. That's too much. That's just way too much. You don't want to do that. You don't want that.
Okay. I had no idea. You know, the fact your stupid renew every morning, boy.
Yes, it does. It does.
Yeah.
And every hour.
Yeah, every hour.
But can I say I'm glad to just be here? Can I just say that to y'all?
Amen. Amen again.
Can I just say I'm so serious about that, man. I'm so grateful. I now know what the old folks mean when they say my soul looks back and wonder how I got over. Oh my God.
And Tommy, you know how old people say that now? Because your ass is old.
Coming up next, Ask the CLO.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, Usher baby, will not only perform at next year's Super Bowl halftime show, he will also begin an international tour. All right, we'll look forward to that. Jamie Foxx looks happy and healthy in Cabo San Lucas with his new boo. And Commander Biden, the president's German Shepherd, has bitten another Secret Service agent. Yeah.
Commander gonna mess around and get put to sleep.
Wow.
Why Commander ain't never around when Trump around? Why he ain't never around when Trump around?
It's all coming up at the top of the hour. Right now, it is time to Ask the CLO. This one's from Paisley in Chicago, in the Chicago area. Paisley writes, my boyfriend asked to borrow my car 2 months ago, and he got the oil changed. He got my tires rotated. I got new windshield wipers, and he got it waxed. Now he thinks he can grab my keys whenever he wants. Is he entitled to do that?
No. There's no entitlement to anything that belongs to you. You know, now what he did was he made an investment because he don't like to ride dirty.
Yeah.
You know, he got your tires rotated because they were wobbling, wheel aligned, change the oil for you. That was his investment to be able to drive it. That's his ROI, his return on investment. But he still should ask your permission every time. Yeah. But the bigger question you need to be asking is, where your damn car?
Yes.
You know, who you dating, this boy ain't got no car. So that's the deeper question. You know.
All right. Moving on to Bree in Columbia. Bree says, my aunt and I got into a fight because my son said her pot roast was nasty. She thought I put him up to it, but he's only 3 years old and he speaks his mind. She swung on me, so I laid her out. Was I wrong for hitting her back? Who should apologize?
Wait a minute. Over a pot roast?
Over a pot roast.
It must her aunt swung on her. Said?
Yeah. Huh?
And something a 3-year-old said?
Yeah.
What's
She's
wrong with y'all?
That's crazy.
That baby know his pot roast, though.
Yeah, the baby was right. Y'all mad because the baby right?
I'm going to tell you right now, the baby at 3 don't even really know what pot roast is.
Yeah,
but he do know what was in this here pot had been over roasted. And I'm clear about that. And so now I don't know what pot roast is. I don't know the derivative, the point of origin. I don't know what animal this come from. But let me be clear, at 3,
it's nasty.
This kind of takes me back to them Gerber green peas in the jar dish.
Oh, yeah.
So what I'm going to go with. I ain't got a lot to compare it to, but I'm thinking that squash in that Gerber jar.
That's what the baby's thinking.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that.
So
that's the first time you put that sauerkraut in my mouth. That.
Ooh. Yeah. So she's saying who should apologize? The aunt swung
both
first.
Both of y'all wrong.
Yeah.
Both of y'all wrong. What is they apologize first for, though? See, that's what y'all be. Y'all want somebody to do it first because that makes you feel like they admitted they was wrong.
Wrong. Mm-hmm.
Both of y'all wrong. She wrong for swinging on you. You wrong for the baby wrong
laying
for
her
running
out.
this damn mouth.
The baby's wrong.
The baby ain't wrong.
So I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. Because my daddy, take your ass over somewhere else running your damn mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm sitting here, I'd have had to knock Willis out because your ass over there running your damn mouth. Go down there and say something else about anything you eat outside this house and watch it. Yeah, see, I'd have got that.
All right, so they both should apologize, you're saying, CLO. All right, Tyra in St. Louis And the babies. Tyra in St. Louis writes, my 21-year-old son popped over my house to use my laptop the other morning, and I had company in my bed. He peeked in my room because the door was open, and I was scared to say anything. Do I owe him an explanation about what he saw?
No, you don't owe him nothing. Your 21-year-old son popped over your house, use your laptop. Mm-hmm. Where you knocking? You're supposed to knock. You don't come in nobody's house. You don't open no doors in here. You ain't paid for nothing.
Yeah, the door was
surprise. Yeah. Okay. Hello. No, you don't owe him nothing. Quit coming over people's house without knocking. You ain't 4. Grown ass man.
Like
opening doors like you stupid. Uh-oh. God, dog. My bad.
Sorry, Mom.
Damn, Mama.
Carry on.
What did he say, Mama who?
Damn, Mama, that Deacon Willis.
All right, moving on. Last one, Steve, to Shakita in Hawaii. Shakita says, my boyfriend is a germaphobe, and he had a fit because my dog showers with me once a week. He said that I treat my dog better than I treat him because I won't shower with him. Why is he jealous of my dog? Should I dump him over this? Mm-hmm.
Are you for real?
Should I dump him over this?
You shower with your dog, but you won't shower with your man. Mm-hmm. Lady.
Move on.
Shakita.
Man, let me tell you something. If I was him, I'd leave you.
Man. Yeah.
I'd leave you. You shower with your dog once a week, but you won't shower with me. Man, bye. you and your little funky ass dog.
Oh, yeah.
You can shower with him, bathe with him. You can go to dinner with him from now on. Take his little ass on down to the movie. Y'all can spoon. Y'all can do all that. You know, he licking you all up around your mouth and everything. You letting him. Yeah, that's what they do, man. People like their dogs like that. You licking me. I just saw where you was licking just yesterday. Put your tongue. Oh, that's why my dog can't. Bear can't jump up on us. Your paws stay on the ground. Mm-hmm. You sure can't lick my face. You can't lick my hand. I snatch. Because sometimes he'll walk up behind me because he's quiet. Mm-hmm. And he'll put that cold ass nose on my hand when I'm walking. I'll scare the hell out of me, man.
So she wants to know, should she dump her boyfriend over this because she thinks he's jealous of her dog?
He finna dump you. Yeah, matter of fact, dump your boyfriend. Do him a favor. Yeah. Dump your boyfriend and continue seeing your dog. Yes.
She's not seeing her dog.
She is. Yes.
She's just showering with him once a week.
Go ahead, but you won't shower with your man. Yes, you should dump your boyfriend. Absolutely. Do your boyfriend a favor.
Put him out of his misery.
Yeah. Get rid of me, please.
The dog is your boyfriend.
I choose you, baby, and I tell you why. Yeah.
That's a lot right there.
So
picking your dog over your man. You don't really love this dude. No way. Go on, date your damn dog.
All right. Thank you, CLO. Coming up next, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
I'm Penelope Spheris. I'm a film director. I want to tell you a story about a friend of mine. Back in the 70s, Peter Ivers moved to LA to start his music career. He scored Ron Howard's directorial debut.
I didn't know one thing about Peter Ivers. I just said, okay, let's meet him.
And even hosted a late-night cable TV show. It showcased LA punk bands in all their glory.
The crowd started getting bigger and bigger, and then there was Beverly D'Angelo. There was John Belushi.
But then it all went to hell.
Peter was murdered.
Peter Ivers was murdered on March 3rd, 1983. And it raised a question that 40 years later, we still don't know the answer to. Who killed Peter Ivers? Listen to Peter and the Acid King on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is In Retrospect, a podcast about pop culture from the 80s and 90s that shaped us.
I'm very much a product of the pop culture I consumed, and I don't think that's a bad thing.
I'm Jessica Bennett, a New York Times writer and best-selling author.
I'm Susie Banikarim, an award-winning TV producer and filmmaker.
Every week, we'll revisit a moment in cultural history that we just can't stop thinking about.
From tabloid headlines to illicit student-teacher relationships, and one very memorable red swimsuit.
I found myself in Pamela Anderson's attic, as you do.
I put that red swimsuit in the safe because it seemed everybody wanted it.
We're digging deep to better understand what these moments taught us about the world and our place in it. I want you to really smell the Axe body spray that emanated during this time.
It was presented more as kind of like a crime topic.
Okay,
and that's
not
why,
a love story.
Not a love story.
It had been branded on the uteruses of every single woman, from sea to shining sea.
Listen to In Retrospect on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to your favorite shows.
Well, Usher will perform on the world's biggest stage at next year's Super Bowl halftime show. We announced it earlier this week, but Usher has added a twist to it now. He plans to launch his first international tour in almost 10 years. Usher's team has reportedly been placing holds on arenas all over the world as they work to finalize the tour, in hopes of launching the sale of his tour tickets right after the Super Bowl. This will come as Usher's Las Vegas residency ends. In total, his residency has earned him at least $83 million.
God.
That's big.
Yeah. That's some roller skating right there. You hear me?
83 straighten you out.
Yeah,
Get
you
you
gonna
right.
be all right.
Get you right.
Gonna be all right.
Got a little surprise for you. Three will hum till you're too good. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
3 will make you sparkle. You know, 83.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can talk to people different then.
Like what?
Start slapping people. That's what
What? What?
Yes.
Oh, everybody's on your nerves.
Yes.
No.
With your broke self.
Man, damn, what you want?
Come on, Usher.
Usher slapped me with some skates on and rolled off. And rolled off. Put some music.
Yeah. His own music.
All right, another top story is Jamie Foxx was spotted in Cabo San Lucas looking very happy, looking healthy with his new girlfriend. Her name is Alice Huckstep. Alice Huckstep is his new boo. Jamie and Alice were photographed holding hands.
Huck what?
Huh? Huckstep. Huckstep.
I don't know no black Huck steps.
Nope.
Ain't no.
I ain't never seen a Huck
Jamie...
Step family reunion. I ain't never seen a Huck Step family.
You don't know too many black Alices either while we're here.
Okay.
We're talking about Jamie Foxx. Okay.
Alicia.
Did you not hear
Ain't
that
no
part?
Alice.
Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx.
So Shirley, what that supposed to mean?
Well, have you ever seen Jamie Foxx with anything other than a white girl? I don't think he dates sisters. I don't think Jamie Foxx dates sisters.
Ooh,
Oh.
God,
Oh, yeah. You didn't
Huck
notice
Step.
that? I've never seen it. Katie Holmes.
White
I've
woman?
just never seen it.
Keep going down the line.
I don't
Katie.
pay attention like that.
Yeah,
I noticed.
I don't know.
I
who
remember
else, but
Katie
she was-
Holmes.
Yeah, they were very public about theirs, but yeah, I haven't seen him date a sister.
He ain't had nails, Shamika.
I haven't seen it. Akeisha, I have not.
He had to have.
I haven't seen Akeisha. I have not. But anyway, they were spotted holding hands at Nobu. This is according to TMZ. Reportedly, Jamie has yet to publicly confirm his romance with the blonde, but they were also spotted kissing out in public in L.A.
Well, if
earlier
you're kissing
this
and
month.
holding hands, that's pretty much confirmed.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't come out and say, yeah, I'm dating Alice Huckstep. He didn't say that,
Is
but
she
yeah.
an actress?
His
Is she an
actions.
Is she an actress?
Katie Holmes was. I don't know.
Huck Step. Her daddy got money though. Just to listen to the name, Huck Step.
Yeah.
They got money.
How do you determine that? How do you know?
What?
Step. Huckleberry Finn. Huck. Step.
Okay.
On black people.
That's what it means. So, who is Jamie Foxx's daughter? Who is his baby mama? Who's the mother? Is she black?
I don't know. She black?
Hispanic?
Okay. See?
You got to ask
Still ain't a
Mississippi
key.
Monica. She know everything. She everybody did.
Anyway, we're just glad to see Jamie out and about and healthy.
That ain't what you
That's all
looking
we
at.
care about. That's
That
all
ain't
we
what you
really
said.
care
No, that ain't what Shirley said.
That is what do you mean? What are you
No.
saying I said?
Tommy said he don't know no black Huckstep. You said we talking about Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, I
You
said
ain't
that.
said nothing about you glad about him being healthy. You said
But I'm saying
You
it
said-
now, and I said it earlier. I said it before that he's out
think
and
he
about
dated-
looking good.
I think he dated Stacey Dash.
Oh,
That
okay.
still ain't no. That's
White
still
woman.
no-
That's still conservative.
That's still, you ain't said nothing made this
Well,
fella
you know,
call it. That's
Stacey
still
Dash
white.
That didn't
thought
help the
she was
case
white.
at all. Stacey Dash.
Yeah, she thought she was white. So.
Yeah. Okay, moving on. Let me see who else on the list.
Yeah, then she just found out the white folks told her, your black ass is an N. And now she done got out the group now.
Took right
Oh
off.
my God, I had no idea.
Like I said, we're glad to see Jamie out and about looking good and enjoying his life and being healthy. Finally, guys, Commander Biden, you know who that is President Biden's German Shepherd. Well, Commander has
Hey, wait.
been...
On this show, we're not doing that.
What?
We're not
We're
doing
not
what?
giving dogs that kind of damn credit. Commander Biden. I thought you meant Chief Commander, like President
No.
Biden. You talking about his damn dog?
I'm talking about
His
the German
name
Shepherd.
is Commander, the president's dog.
Family pets.
No, we not calling his ass Commander Biden. 'Cause he
Your
ain't
dog
Commander
doesn't have your
nothing
last
here.
name?
Bear
Yeah.
Harvey.
Bear Harvey.
Bear.
No,
My dog has-
he
has
bear
our
that
last
damn
name.
dog that live with us. Bear Harvey.
It's his name, Bear Harvey.
His
Anyway.
name is Bear.
When you take him to the
a
vet, though,
dog
dog, they're
to
gonna
the
put
vet,
Bear
you
Harvey
have-
on the paperwork.
Yes, you have to give the dog a last
I
name.
ain't never
Wait
been
a
to
minute.
the vet.
What paperwork? When you go to a vet, they have to. You have to tell them stuff about the dog.
Junior, these
The
are real
story
pet
is...
owners. You ain't never took your dog to no damn.
Hell no.
The story
chop
is that
him off.
Commander has bitten another Secret Service
Fancy
agent.
feral.
Okay, this makes the 11th time he's bitten someone. Okay, that is the point. And a rep for the White House
11
said,
times. Anybody else dog would be put to sleep.
Yeah,
11 damn times.
It's bad.
Commander is the second dog of Biden's
White
to
House
behave
privilege.
aggressively. Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, Donald Trump was found liable for defrauding banks and overvaluing his assets. We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
A New York judge found Donald Trump and his adult sons liable for repeatedly committing fraud for years by defrauding banks and overvaluing his assets. The judge canceled the Trump Organization's business certification, which means Trump could possibly lose control of his New York-based businesses, to include his office businesses, office buildings, his golf clubs, and Trump Tower. The judge ruled that Trump inflated his net worth to be between $812 million and $2.2 billion. Trump's trial is set to begin October 2nd, and he may have to pay $250 million in monetary damages. Trump's lawyers, of course, plan to appeal the judge's ruling.
Well, this is the first time he has. They really got him on this, because this is all in paperwork that he's turned in. This one is going to stick. This ain't you can't say anything about this is politicized or nothing. One of his assets, he had the square footage at $15,000 per square foot. And that just doesn't make sense. And so they looked that up. That was overvalued. Then he said his penthouse apartment which was 13-some thousand square feet. He put it at 33,000 square feet.
Just lying.
So
lying.
now, you done said it's worth $15,000 a square foot. Do you have any idea how expensive that is, man? For every square foot,
think
it's
he does.
$15,000.
He knows.
You ain't got to lie, Craig.
Yes, he does.
On a regular about everything.
This dude right
The news story is Donald Trump tells the truth. That is the news story right there.
And you don't believe that?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yeah. So he inflated his net worth to be between $812 million and $2.2 billion because I guess he wanted to be billionaire status at that point, right?
So let me give you an example. If you got something that's 15,000 square feet, you're saying that's the value of it, and you got a 5,000 square foot apartment, and you say it's valued at 15,000. What you're telling us is that apartment is $75 million. now listen.
Square feet.
You wrote that down.
No, that I know how to do.
Yeah.
So check this out. At $15,000 a square foot, and he overvalued it at 33,000 square feet. That property worth $495 million.
5,000 square feet?
No, 33,000 square feet.
Okay.
He said it was, and it wasn't 33,000 square feet. That's $495 million. You got to go to jail for that.
Yeah. Well, his lawyers plan to appeal, so we'll see. Coming up next, we'll switch gears here, and Roscoe Wallace will be in the building right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, as promised, he is here. You hear him, Roscoe
All
Wallace.
day, baby. Right here, ain't never late. On time, like sunshine. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, everybody? Carly, Mississippi, Shirley, Jr., Tommy, what's going on?
Roscoe, wow, hero.
Yeah. What's going on there? What you talk about?
All right, Carla, take it away.
Thank you, Shirley. All right, Roscoe, let's get to it. All this week, we've been talking about Usher. So we know that Steve's favorite song was Bad Girl.
Yeah.
By Usher. Can you sing
What y'all know about Supermodel? Fresh out of Air magazine. Come on now. I hope you, hey. Do the pain.
Yeah.
Bad than a mother. Oh, the bad girl. Bad girl. Look at here now. Player, when you see me, act like you know me. I keep $1 worth of dime.
What?
Cause pimping ain't easy.
Oh, Roscoe, yeah.
That hell hit there, boy. That boy
That was fire.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that was good, man. That was good right here.
Yeah, you crushed it.
Cause me and Usher's granddaddy was cool.
Oh,
really?
What was his name?
We called him PL for short, but his name was Parking Lot.
Parking lot Raymond. That's his name.
Parking Lot Raymond. He'd work at the gate and direct all the cars in and take your money at the day. You know, and then they kept it. Then after that, you know, his son's name was Attendant. And then he became attendant. And then the grandbaby, they named him Usher.
Right.
Everybody do service work. That's what it is. Yeah, PL, my man.
Thank you for dropping that knowledge about Usher's family.
Oh, anytime, baby. Anytime.
All right, so earlier this week, Steve and Tommy, they were kind of playing around, and they dedicated Have You Seen Her by the Shy-Lights to Junior.
Oh, you know, why the show? They dedicated the song to Junior.
Yeah.
You know, because Junior, I ain't want you know, saying you my man, Junior. I love you.
I understand, Roscoe. But you got to sing it, though, huh? That what you say?
But, you know, they were talking about your hairline.
Yeah, they were.
Give us a little bit.
You finna.
See your hairline, there it goes. Said it's moving far back like a picture of her show. Have you seen it? Tell me, have you seen it?
He's got on a hat today.
Yeah, but it's okay.
I used to be able to comb my hair, but now I can't find the line anywhere. Have you seen it? Whoa.
Shut up, Tommy, baby.
Tell me, have you seen it? Here we go. Where, oh, where did my hairline leave me and go away? Oh, yeah. Whoa, I ain't seen my hairline in so long. I think it's gone. way to go. Whoa.
Did you whisper?
He did.
Yeah. No, sorry about that, Junior, but I got to write them when I see them.
You got to write when you see it.
You got to write when I see, baby.
I got you.
All right, so Roscoe, the other day, I was listening, phone, you got your playlist. I was listening to the Commodores.
Commodore. Whole lot of songs.
Zoom. I want you to sing a little bit of Zoom, and then I got a question.
Maybe just a foolish dreamer, but I don't care. 'Cause I know my heart is waiting out there somewhere. Let's just get to the part. Searching for that silver lining, horizons that I never see. Oh, I would one day they call freedom. Would they come? One day would come.
All right, Roscoe, sing us out. Prank phone call coming up next.
Zoo.
You're listening
to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at about 4 minutes after the hour, it's my strawberry letter for today, and the subject is, how do I keep her out of my clothes?
What?
We'll get into it, find out what that's all about in just a few, because right now the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
And guess what this title is?
What? What is it?
You said the strawberry letter title was what?
How do I keep her out of my clothes?
And this one right here is, you've been wearing my clothes.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at that.
You've been wearing my clothes. I can assure you, mine more stupid than yours. I can rest assured you that. Okay? So don't try to put your letter up against my prank. I promise you, mine more stupid than that.
Oh, we know.
Here we go. Let's go, cat dog. You have been wearing my clothes. All right? All minds clear? Let's go.
Hello? Hello, I'm trying to reach Wilson.
Yeah, this Wilson.
Hey, you own the cleaners over on right?
Yeah, that's me. How may I help you?
How long y'all been over there? How many years y'all been over there on
Man, we've been here about 15 years, man. Been here a long time.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. How may I help you?
Now you the only. My name's Donnie, man. I'm sorry. My name's Donnie. You always been the owner there?
Man, I started this thing, about 15 years ago. Got all my own equipment, everything. We do everything in-house, so you ain't got to worry about going nowhere. You drop your clothes off here, and I make sure we take care of everything right here in-house, man.
Okay. Well, listen, man, the reason why I called, I actually been bringing my clothes to you for about a year now. My name is Donnie.
Oh, you have? Donnie. I don't remember. I know if you come in here, I know your face, though.
Yeah. You probably know me when you see me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably know when you see. But listen, here's where I had a problem. And I came in about last week sometime. I came in, I think it was last Thursday, I came in to get my clothes I had dropped off. And now I had brought some clothes probably about 3 weeks before that.
Uh-huh.
And when I got home, 3 weeks before, when I got home with them clothes, I realized I was missing a shirt. And I was like, I don't know where my shirt at. I couldn't find it. So now, just last week when I came back to pick up some clothes, now and this what I didn't want to raise no havoc in your store or nothing, but when I looked at you was actually the person that took my money and gave me my clothes. But when I looked closer at you, I realized you actually had on my shirt.
What? No.
I had to go on and count to 10. I went on out to my car and I said, I'm not going to wait and calm down. But you was actually standing there giving me my clothes, but you had on my shirt too.
No, bro, you could have counted to 20. You ain't seen me in your shirt. I mean, what have your clothes, you ever left your clothes up here longer than 30 days?
Okay, wait. Hold on. What are you saying? If people leave their stuff longer than 30 days, you start wearing it?
No, now hold on. I ain't want nobody's shirt.
No.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, Donnie.
We quit all this lying about you ain't want nobody's shirt because you still had mine on.
Listen, let me tell you something, man. I mean, I work every day. I work hard, and I can buy my own shirt. I mean, I ain't got to wear nobody's shirt. As a matter of fact, I was just saying because you said that you felt like I held your shirt. I ain't want nobody's shirt, but
okay. Well, I got a partner coming there.
The only time something come up missing is if it's been here 30 days. We ain't taking nobody's clothes.
But listen, I got a friend. He bring his stuff over there too, and he tell me he had some pants missing, and he come in there one day and swear he think you had his pants on.
Who is it? He lied. Let me tell you. Hold on, bro. I don't know. I don't know.
You done sat there, man.
Who you are?
Made an outfit out of our clothes. You got my shirt on and his pants on. This is ridiculous, man. Is you creating your own wardrobe with people's stuff?
Look, hold on. Let me tell you something, man. I done told you I don't wear nobody else's shirt. Don't call me insult my integrity. Tell me I done wore somebody else's shirt. I don't have to wear your shirt. I got my own shirt. What kind of
cleaners you got, man? That you clean people's stuff, but then you wear it around the cleaners.
I don't have to wear a thing of nobody around no cleaners. I got my own. You must not been up here yourself. Do you see the uniforms we wear up here? That's how you know my name. It say Wilson on my uniform, man.
I know it say Wilson on it, but why is you wearing other people's stuff, Mr. Wilson?
Look at, man, look at. I'm a Christian, bro. Listen, I'm trying to do the right thing. I don't appreciate nobody calling me. You can tell you can inquire, and we can get this figured out. But don't call here saying that you seen me wearing your shirt.
I'm going to let the shirt go. Yeah? I'm going to let the shirt go.
What the hell you do with the shirt?
No, Mr. Will. That's what I'm going to do with you. If I come in there one more time and see you with one of my shirts on, then guess what? I'm going to tear it off for you, and I'm going to beat your at your stove.
Tell you what, you bring your bad down here. Come on down here. It ain't a thing in a drugstore gonna kill you quick, and I will, about coming in here trying to bother me about a shirt.
Well, you need to quit wearing people's stuff then.
I ain't got to wear no other clothes, boy.
But that's what you're doing. You up in there, you got on my shirt and got my boy pants on.
I tell you what, let me tell you something. Before I open this cleaner, I'm from the penitentiary. And when you call somebody a lie, you better back it up.
I'm ready to come up in there.
This ain't where you look, man.
You keep wearing everybody's clothes in there.
Let me tell you something. I'm telling you what God love, man. I'm telling you the truth. If you come up here with some, you need to call your mama and let her know it's gonna be some snot slinging and flower bringing. Cause just like that shirt you say you missing, you gonna be missing too. You come up here bothering about a shirt.
You gonna get your butt beat if I keep finding out you wearing people's stuff. Look at Wilson. Don't get your butt beat up on. You hear me?
I tell you what, you need to get off my phone. This talking about I'm wearing his shirt.
You is wearing my shirt, and you wearing my friend's pants.
Man, look, Donnie McClurkin, Donnie, whoever you, I don't know who Donnie you are, but don't call here no more, man. I don't even want your business, man. You don't even have to, don't bring your shirt. Matter of fact, what's your line? I'm going to look your style up. Any day, any money you don't spend, I'm going to give it back to you. I don't need your money either, man. I don't need this.
I got one more thing to say to you. Is you listening to me?
What? You ain't got a thing to say to me.
I do have something I need to say to you. You're thieving, shirt wearing. I do have something I need to say to you.
What?
Is you listening?
What?
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your boy.
Who?
Hey, Mr. Wilson, this is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your boy got me to prank phone call you.
Boy, say, bro, you can't. Hey, we're in a recession. You can't call nobody talking to him like that, man. Boy, y'all some food, man. Boy, I'm going to have to go somewhere and sit down, man. I'm going to have to drink me some teaspoon of vinegar or something. Got my blood pressure sky. I knew it had to be somebody lying, man, because I ain't want nobody else's shirt, man.
Hey, man, I got to ask you, man. Tell me y'all got us on inside the cleaners in the morning. Tell me this. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
You already know, the Steve Harvey Morning Show, baby.
You've been wearing my clothes. Did I hit the home run? Did I hit it?
It's always
Thank
definitely
you so kindly.
more stupid, too.
More stupid, more ignorant as it is. And the next stupid stop is Killeen, Texas, October 6th, 7th, and 8th. I will be at the Twice as Funny Comedy Club. And for those of you all that don't like being at the house too late in the evening, Sunday, October 8th, I've designed that just for you. The show starts at 4, all right? Starts at 4. That way you can get in and I have you home by 6-something. You ought to feel real pretty good about that. The matinees go pretty fast for the 40 and up crowd. Yes, it does. All right. That's October 6th, 7, 8, Twice as Funny Comedy Club, Killeen, Texas. We have October 14th, Stockbridge, Georgia, along with the beautiful Monique, a legend herself. October 20th and 21st, Eric Crown putting on a show as well. That would be Bill Bellamy. That would be Gary Owen. That would be Benji Brown. That would be Tony Roberts. That would be, oh my God, Melanie Camacho, Kevin Tate. The list goes on and on. Hosted by yours truly. Thank you, Shirley.
Thank you. Coming up next, Strawberry Letter subject, how do I keep her out of my clothes? We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
I'm Penelope Spheris. I'm a film director. I want to tell you a story about a friend of mine. Back in the 70s, Peter Ivers moved to L.A. to start his music career. He scored Ron Howard's directorial debut.
I didn't know one thing about Peter Ivers. I just said, okay, let's meet him.
And even hosted a late-night cable TV show. It showcased L.A. punk bands in all their glory.
The crowd started getting bigger and bigger, and then there was Beverly D'Angelo. There was John Belushi.
But then it all went to hell.
Peter was murdered.
Peter Ivers was murdered on March 3rd, 1983. And it raised a question that 40 years later, we still don't know the answer to. Who killed Peter Ivers? Listen to Peter and the Acid King on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is In Retrospect, a podcast about pop culture from the 80s and 90s that shaped us.
I'm very much a product of the pop culture I consumed.
Yes.
And I don't think that's a bad thing.
I'm Jessica Bennett, a New York Times writer and best-selling author.
I'm Susie Banikarim, an award-winning TV producer and filmmaker.
Every week, we'll revisit a moment in cultural history that we just can't stop thinking about.
From tabloid headlines to illicit student-teacher relationships and one very memorable red swimsuit.
I found myself in Pamela Anderson's attic, as you do.
I put that red swimsuit in the safe because it seemed everybody wanted it.
We're digging deep to better understand what these moments taught us about the world and our place in it. I want you to really smell the Axe body spray that emanated during this time.
It was presented more as kind of like a crime topic.
Okay,
and that's
not a
why,
love story.
Not a love story.
It had been branded on the uteruses of every single woman, from sea to shining sea.
Listen to In Retrospect on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to your favorite shows.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. You never know. It could be yours.
It could be yours, so buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, how do I keep her out of my clothes? Dear Stephen Shirley, I'm a 38-year-old married man, and I'm a personal trainer on the side. I met my wife at the gym, and we've been together for 3 years total, and we got married last December. She is the most beautiful woman I've ever known, and I fell in love with her immediately. In the beginning, we spent all of our time in the gym together or at my house. We went on a couple of trips to see her parents and mine, and that's when I noticed that she's got some trust issues. She opened up and told me that her ex had a woman in her bed, and she found out when she got in the bed, and there was a big spot on the sheets. She said it messed her up for life, and she asked me to be patient with her. I've tried to be, but it seems like she's never satisfied with my answers. I always try to answer her calls by the second ring, and I try to respond to all of her texts within 5 minutes. Nothing I do is enough, and lately she has been questioning me and checking up behind me when I get home. She started going through my dirty clothes last month, and she thinks I don't know. When I go to wash clothes, my briefs are turned inside out, and so are my gym clothes. I assumed she was checking for stains and smells, and I confronted her about it. She tried to turn it around on me by saying I wouldn't be questioning her if I didn't have something to hide. She started taking my suits to the dry cleaners for me, and I hope she's not pulling over on the side of the road to smell my clothes. She rode to church with me Sunday and said my car had a strange smell. I wish she would let me know what she's thinking instead of sniffing around. How do I get her to believe that I'm not going to hurt her? Is that possible? Well, it's not impossible, but it's a lot of pressure to put on a person. And like your wife, everyone has baggage because they've had a life before you, before their partner. It's just that some are able to leave the past in the past and some are not. Your wife has not been able to do that. And, she's really getting a little crazy with this stuff. Her slimy ex-husband had someone in their bed, didn't have sense enough to wash and change the sheets and all of that. And I'm sure that had to be devastating for her. And after that, how can you possibly live up to her expectations? And that's the problem, isn't it? The relationship is at a place where everything you do is suspicious to her. Everything. Pretty soon you won't be able to go anywhere or do anything without her being suspicious of you. And that's pretty much what it is right now. Her insecurities, her paranoia is going to ruin this marriage. They're going to ruin this marriage if she doesn't get help. She has to learn how to get past what happened to her in the past and move on. I recommend therapy for your wife immediately. She's got to get some therapy. She needs some help. Steve?
This is sad because this woman right here is doing the most. I guess I could talk to this lady, but I think I should do this and talk to all women. Ladies, all men don't do wrong. All men are not in this world to do you wrong.
True that.
There are some people here who are put in your life to treat you right. There is one person made specifically for you that is God has created to be your soulmate. You can find him if you get out of the way. Now, how do you stay in the way? By making all these choices on your own. You don't never confide in God. You don't ask God to point him out, show you. You just pick what you want, pick what you like, and here you go. I can't tell you how many women have let good men go because they had a bad experience with a bad one. I can't tell you how many women have ran a man away because they won't accept this man's goodness and graces. Because no matter what he do, she comparing him to somebody else. This woman in the letter is no different. This man done wrote this letter, so it's getting to him. He's married, and he's a personal trainer on the side. I don't know if that means he has another job and he personal trains, or I don't know what that means, but he a personal trainer. I met my wife at the gym, and we've been together for 3 years total. We got married last December. Now, let me tell you something. If you're a personal trainer and you meet a woman at the gym, this chick fine. Yeah, she fine. Notice right here. He at the gym. He in the body shaping business. He done met this girl at the gym and married her. This girl fine. Ooh. Next line, she is the most beautiful woman I've ever known, and I fell in love with her immediately at the gym. He didn't fall in love in the parking lot. No, he came to work one day. She was in there with them pants on, them biker shorts, that halter top. She was doing deadlifts, squats.
Sitting on that machine that women sit on and they keep opening and closing their leg. That machine, that one right there. I don't care who you are when you get on that one right there. Me at Harvey, me to walk past that machine. I'm just gonna tell you that.
Hang on.
Because it looked like you waving at us. That's what it looked like.
Anyway, coming up at 23 minutes after, we'll recap this letter. We'll hear Steve's response, and the subject of today's letter is, how do I keep her out of my clothes? We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's strawberry letter. The subject is, how do I keep her out of my clothes?
This man is dating this woman. He's married to her. They've been knowing each other 3 years. They got married. Met at the gym. Most beautiful woman he's ever met. Noticed her immediately. She had on all the tight gym outfits. She was cut. She was fine. He wanted her right away. They spent most of their time together all the time, either at the gym or at his house. They went on a couple trips to see her parents and mine, and that's when he noticed that she got some trust issues. Then the woman finally opened up about him and told him that she had an ex that had a woman in her bed, and she found out when she got in the bed and there was a big spot on the sheets. Ugh. God, dog. Not that spot, dog. Don't know about it.
God! That's what I was waiting for.
You don't even like that spot when it's yours.
Okay.
Nobody like that damn spot. And that's yours. You get another spot. God, dog. See, now, what her ex did was he ignorant. Because what I'd have done is burn the entire comforter set, bed sheets, pillows, possibly that damn mattress too. I have gone that far.
Wow.
Yeah. I done took a mattress off a bed and set it outside up against a tree like I was gonna throw it away. Yeah. No, you can't have evidence.
Yeah.
Anyway, she said messed up for life, and she asked me to be patient with her. And he said he tried to be. But now, she ain't never satisfied with none of his answers. Try to answer the call on the second ring, try to respond with all her texts within 5 minutes. But ain't nothing this man doing is enough, and she been questioning me and checking up behind me when I get home. Then she started going through my dirty clothes last month. She think I don't know this. When I go to wash my clothes, my briefs are turned inside out, and so are my gym clothes. I assumed she was checking for stains and smells, so I confronted her about it. She tried to turn on me by saying I wouldn't be questioning her if I didn't have something to hide. Lady, you over this man's house turning his drawers inside out. He's still washing his own clothes. He come up to you and say something about it. You said if you ain't had nothing to hide, you wouldn't be questioning her. Lady, you tripping. She tripping. And she gonna mess this up. She even started taking my suits to the dry cleaners. I hope she's not pulling over on the side of the road to smell my clothes. She rode to church with me Sunday and said my car had a strange smell in it. Well, if you get in my car, ain't no telling what you're gonna smell. Hell, I fish.
This is not about you.
I go fishing. I smoke cigars. It's gonna be a strange ass smell in my car. So buckle up, get ready, hold on tight, because strange smells just pulled up. I wish she would let me know what she's thinking instead of sniffing around. How do I get her to believe that I'm not going to hurt her? Is that possible? Well, all you can do is with actions, man. But you need to have a conversation with her. Say, hey, listen to me. Stop backtracking on me, because it don't feel good. It don't feel good at all. A man don't like it when he doing his very best, and that best ain't good enough for you. So instead of you checking on me, I wish you'd be appreciative of the way I treat you. You don't say nothing when I answer your calls on that second ring. You don't give me no credit when I answer your text within 5 minutes. Yeah, I don't get nothing for just honoring you and getting right back to you and showing you that I'm concerned and I'm paying attention. But oh no, all you doing is flipping my drawers inside out, flipping my gym clothes, smelling my car, taking my suits to the cleaner. You ain't got no appreciation for me.
and I'm getting tired of it. So instead of you telling me how well I treat you, you sitting up here finding a way to make it look like how I don't treat you. And you messing up, and I don't like it. And it's just not a good feeling. And I'm just going to tell you that. So now you can keep on doubting me if you want to, and you can keep on running up behind me and checking on me, but I'm going to get tired of that one day. I'm going to get tired of that because I want a woman that appreciates me and would show appreciation for all the good things I've done for you. Now, that's it right there. I ain't cheating on you. He cheated on you. You got in the bed with him. You picked his ass, right? But see, the difference is I picked you. You picked him. I picked you. I wanted you. He was your boyfriend. I asked you to marry me. I done already made a commitment his ass never was willing to make. So now why I got to be cheap? Keep on here. I'm going to the gym. And this is what I'm wearing. You can smell it when I come back. Yeah.
No, thank you.
Okay.
I'll pass.
I'll come in the door and just strip ass naked. Hand all my clothes. Here you go. Gonna start smelling. Yeah, I was doing deadlifts and squats today, too. Take a deep breath.
Ew. Leave your comments on today's letter on Instagram at Steve Harvey FM and check us out on the Strawberry Letter podcast. It is on the free iHeartRadio app where free never sounded so good. Coming up next, it is Junior and Sports Talk right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got, Junior?
Pimpin'!
What's up, Junior? What's going on?
Pimpin'?
Ladies, everybody good?
Hey,
what's going on? What's up, Tommy? What's happening with you,
What's up, Pippin?
Sweet Noops. It's one thing I do like. I like y'all names. Sweet Noops. I like that right there. Sound like a bunch of pimps. Come on, Junior. What you got?
Here we go, Pimpin'. Week 4 of the NFL, man. Here we go, man. Lions, Packers is big.
Lions and Packers.
Lions,
I'm going with the Lions, baby. Jordan Love got lucky at the end of the week. Had luck finna run out. Detroit finna run up on him.
All right, Pimpin'. Here we go. Falcons, Jaguars.
Falcons, Jaguars. Jaguars lost to the Texans, man.
Yeah.
What that mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Falcons
sorry.
lost.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't even know, man. I can't even call this one. I'm going to go with the Falcons, man.
Dolphins, Bills. Ooh.
I'm going to go with the Dolphins. This track meet, baby, until you can stop them. I don't got to watch them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, Pimpin'. This ain't gonna make no sense. I don't know. Broncos, Bears.
Broncos, Bears, man. Broncos. They lost 70-0. They ought to be in bed. Matter of fact, let's just not even call this game.
Okay. Let's just see what happens. Okay.
Yeah. Whatever.
I'm just gonna give you that one. Don't even matter. Ravens, Browns.
Oh, Cleveland, baby. All day.
Yeah.
All day.
Yeah. I just
All
like to
day.
keep talking
We got defense this year.
Okay, Pimpin'. Behind that though, Steelers, Texans. What you gonna do now?
Oh, y'all got good last week, but that's over. Steelers.
Okay.
Already?
And I sure want y'all to beat them. Please beat the Steelers for me, Junior.
Okay. Vikings, Panthers.
Panthers,
play
that
pretty
young
good.
boy gonna be back. They ain't been winning, but you know what? I think the Panthers might surprise them. I'm going with the Panthers.
Panthers?
And I know not to do that, but I'm going with them.
Okay,
Come on, young boy.
Rams, Colts.
Come on, Richardson. Colts. Beat the Rams. Come on, Coach.
Buccaneers, Saints.
Oh, Saints ain't got no. Well, they got Jameson Winston. I ain't got no faith in him. Buccaneers, man, they finna come back. They ain't gonna lose 2 in a row. Sorry.
Patriots, Cowboys.
That's gonna be a good
Them
one.
damn Cowboys, man. I tried what?
Bounce back week for the Cowboys?
I tried to give them some love, but damn. Please beat the Patriots. They the only team I hate more than the Cowboys. The damn Patriots.
Ezekiel play for the Patriots?
I hate Boston, yeah.
There you go. Go ahead, Shirley.
All right, thank you, Junior and Pimpin'. Coming up at the top of the hour, a former reality star admitted to having sex with a whole lot of men, and we'll talk about it right after this.
What? You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
I'm Penelope Spheris. I'm a film director. I want to tell you a story about a friend of mine. Back in the 70s, Peter Ivers moved to LA to start his music career. He scored Ron Howard's directorial debut.
I didn't know one thing about Peter Ivers. I just said, okay, let's meet him.
And even hosted a late-night cable TV show. It showcased LA punk bands in all their glory.
The crowd started getting bigger and bigger, and then there was Beverly D'Angelo. There was John Belushi.
But then it all went to hell.
Peter was murdered.
Peter Ivers was murdered on March 3rd, 1983. And it raised a question that 40 years later, we still don't know the answer to. Who killed Peter Ivers? Listen to Peter and the Acid King on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is In Retrospect, a podcast about pop culture from the 80s and 90s that shaped us.
I'm very much a product of the pop culture I consumed.
Yes.
And I don't think that's a bad thing.
I'm Jessica Bennett, a New York Times writer and best-selling author.
I'm Susie Banikarim, an award-winning TV producer and filmmaker.
Every week, we'll revisit a moment in cultural history that we just can't stop thinking about.
From tabloid headlines to illicit student-teacher relationships and one very memorable red swimsuit.
I found myself in Pamela Anderson's attic, as you do.
I put that red swimsuit in the safe because it seemed everybody wanted it.
We're digging deep to better understand what these moments taught us about the world and our place in it. I want you to really smell the Axe body spray that emanated during this time.
It was presented more as kind of like a crime topic.
Okay,
and that's
not a
why,
love story.
Not a love story.
It had been branded on the uteruses of every single woman, from sea to shining sea.
Listen to In Retrospect on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to your favorite shows.
Well, former Basketball Wives reality star and social media influencer Brittany Renner almost gave Shannon Sharpe a heart attack during Wednesday's episode of Club Shay Shay. Renner is infamous for hooking up with professional athletes, and she went viral after she had a baby with NBA star P.J. Washington and boasted about getting pregnant by him to get child support. As Renner was highlighting her history of dating athletes, Sharpe asked her how many men she slept with. Take a listen.
I've had sex with 35 guys. Okay?
Woo. Oh, Lord.
Impressive isn't the word. So if I'm judged for
Anybody else need a shot of this?
If I'm judged for having great taste.
We are in the bar, so help yourself. We got this for the next hour. Woo.
35. But you see how that sound though? Ladies, don't ever do that, man. Don't ever put a number out there. Once you go past 3, I'm just telling you.
35. You said
just say 3. I've had sex with 35 guys. Right now, you saying a number that's... Dog, if a man told you he had 35 chicks, you would be startled.
Yeah. What you were hearing in the background, Steve, was Shannon taking a shot from a bottle of cognac.
He just
yes.
That's what you need when you hear 35. You need that.
But I'm telling you, man, when you're a man and you talking to a woman and she say 35, that's a really, really big number, man.
Yeah, 35.
That's a big number. What, I got good taste? No, you ain't.
No.
Later in the interview, Brittany Renner went into more detail about her promiscuity when she told Shannon that she once caught an infection after hooking up with 3 men within a 24-hour time span.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Duh.
Well, we put the wedding
put it
dress
all
up
out there.
Yeah. Quit looking for these venues.
Wait.
You need to throw all your white clothes away.
Yeah, we ain't anybody for the
You don't need to wear nothing white. Don't even worry about the dress. You need to just give up white.
Bridesmaids.
Even in the summer. Quit wearing white, period.
Man.
That's a big number, man.
That's a lot
35.
to say and I think that was oversharing.
Pretty much so.
That's a lot. You have a child,
so.
and you have a child.
Mm-hmm.
So now he have a son, and he has to.
And you have a future.
Yeah.
See, everything you do is not for today. Everything you do can't be for the gram.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Something has to be based. I think what a lot of young people miss is the fact that the decisions you make today will have a bearing on your tomorrow.
Absolutely.
But you can't just make this.
How old is she?
She's
31.
She looks pretty young. 30, 31.
What?
Let me see a picture of her.
Let me ask you this, Steve.
I can't look at her.
From a male perspective, because, everybody talks about keeping it real and, being transparent and all that. Now, we say we want that, but here this woman is doing that. She's being transparent, and now we're judging. So, I know it's a double standard, but I want to hear from your perspective.
Double standard, you can call it what you want to call it. You be transparent with God. Mm-hmm. You have no choice. But when you're talking to people, all your business ain't everybody's business.
Mm-hmm.
If you are saying something to be uplifting, to motivate people, you can be transparent. What was that for? What did that accomplish for her as a young lady, as a mother, as a woman who may want to settle down one day? You can't throw this number out here like that, man. Like it ain't nothing. People gonna remember that. You got to go meet somebody's mama one day. People still do that. Yeah. People still, hey, I want to introduce you to your mama. That tape can't play.
She can't go to nothing at the school. She can't.
So I'm saying for her son as he ages.
Man, that's just rough.
That's too much information that you don't know about other kids' mom.
All right. Coming up in 20 minutes after the hour, we're going to talk about you, Steve, and where you're going this weekend right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Steve, your mini speaking tour kicks off tonight. Congratulations in Highland, California at the Yamava Casino and Resort. And so tell us, please, what can your audience expect tonight? It's been a minute since you've been out there.
Just a lot of gems and jewels. A lot of gems and jewels.
Dropping it.
A lot of great takeaway. A lot of great stuff that's applicable. I'm very straight down the middle, no curveballs. I keep it simple. My life has been that way. A lot of my lessons I learned, when I was working at Ford, when I was, flunking out of college, when I was working at General Electric, when I sold insurance. A lot of my lessons I learned then, A lot of lessons I learned in that car. And then a lot of lessons I learned.
Oh, when you were living in the car, when you were homeless.
Yeah, man. The learning curve picked up. So tonight and tomorrow night in Highland, California, and then at the Choctaw Casino in
Durant, Oklahoma.
Sold out, so there's nothing to sell. But it's going to be very
Congratulations. What? What is that? What does that
Just
mean?
a little inside information.
Do you have to say everything?
Look, everybody smiling in your face don't mean it, man.
That's true. We know that. Yeah.
Some people come to see you not do well.
All right, we got to go. Congratulations on being sold out.
That don't bother me. That's every night you walk out. I'm used to that.
Coming up at 33 minutes after the hour, we'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather take your wife to a strip club or to a swingers club?
Strip club.
Strip club.
That's easy.
Strip club. Swing.
Yeah, strip club.
We don't have to do this here.
Ain't no swinging.
Okay.
Going on.
All right. Would you rather have a food?
What you can't do is no swingers club is walk around and see who I'm going to be pointing at. That's what you can't do.
Would you rather? Would you rather
somebody?
Would you rather have food stuck in your tooth or would you rather have crust in your eyes?
No, food in your tooth.
Food.
Yeah, food in your tooth.
All right. Would you rather look good naked, but you're ugly, or be fluffy and handsome, good looking? Which one?
See, I ain't that one.
Stay away from this one, fellas. Stay away from this one. It's dangerous.
Why is that?
Run it again.
Why is that?
Would you rather look great naked? You look good naked, but you're ugly. In other words, you got a good body, but you're ugly. Or would you rather be fluffy, big, and be handsome or good looking? Which one?
That ain't no easy. I'm finna be a fat
Naked and ugly or good looking and fluffy?
See, the reason is Tom is struggling with this one is cause
Please explain.
Because I'm not ugly. I'm not ugly.
Okay, so
then you're fluffy and handsome.
I don't
he ain't fluffy though. See, he ain't fluffy though.
It's would you rather. It's not what you are.
And I'd rather not be fluffy and I'd rather not be ugly.
It's a game. Pick one.
But he's thin and unattractive. What do you want this boy to say?
Is that an option?
Not in here.
Is that an option?
That's not in here.
That's what. That's what he is. I mean, that's not what he is. I mean, oh man.
Well, according to Shirley, my fat wheezing ass has already been determined what I am.
I never used the word
I'm a
wheezing.
big fat wheezing.
I said winded.
Winded. Well, how you know I'm winded unless I was wheezing? You know, you said it.
You choose me.
Well, I'm already that, according to Shirley. I'm already that. How you feel about how I look, I really don't give a damn. I've never been cute, so I'm cool with it. I just looks like I'll be just big, fat, fluffy, wheezing ass, unattractive, you know.
You're just like your nephew. You can't let stuff go, but it's okay. Fluffy and cute or ugly.
Hey, who you hollering at?
See, you're mad. I knew it.
We wouldn't even be talking about this stuff if your ass would be quiet.
I'm going with fluffy
and handsome.
There you go, Tommy. Fluffy. No, fluffy.
Okay. That's today's round of Would You Rather. Coming up at 49 minutes after the hour. Some closing remarks from the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
I'm Penelope Spheris. I'm a film director. I want to tell you a story about a friend of mine. Back in the 70s, Peter Ivers moved to LA to start his music career. He scored Ron Howard's directorial debut.
I didn't know one thing about Peter Ivers. I just said, okay, let's meet him.
And even hosted a late-night cable TV show. It showcased LA punk bands in all their glory.
The crowd started getting bigger and bigger, and then there was Beverly D'Angelo. There was John Belushi.
But then it all went to hell.
Peter was murdered.
Peter Ivers was murdered on March 3rd, 1983. And it raised a question that 40 years later, we still don't know the answer to. Who killed Peter Ivers? Listen to Peter and the Acid King on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Here we are, guys. Our last break of the day, our last break of the week on this Friday. It's been a good day.
Yeah,
and Steve,
been a good week. Yep.
Yeah.
Week. Wrapping up September. We wrapping it up.
Yep, Steve, and you have some closing remarks for us.
Yeah, I got some.
For this weekend. Mm-hmm.
You know, it's kind of like a continuation from yesterday, because I always try to encourage people. What I'll be doing tonight, what I'll be doing tomorrow in Oklahoma, is providing people things I've learned along the way. I used to oftentimes wonder why my life had taken so many twists and turns. I had so many valleys in it, man. But in those valleys, man, I learned some valuable lessons. The grace that God gave me was, whenever I fall, He has always given me the knowledge, the strength, and the courage to get back up. I never laid there. I never remained in the valley, wallowing in it. I was always picking myself up. God was always dusting me off. I always got back to the climb. And that's what I want to encourage people to do. Stay the course. Every life is going to hit some valleys. Every life, you got to go down some hills, y'all. Everything ain't a mountaintop view. You got to get in some caves, man. You're going to fall in some ditches. You're going to be in some rivers with some strong currents. You're going to be in some dark places. You're going to wind up, man, in an alleyway. You're going to wind up, man, going down the bright lights. You're going to have to face it. When it hits you, as life does us all, get up and keep moving. Don't just lay there. Nothing that happens to you is permanent unless you allow it to be. You can get up and move again. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Stop, oh, woe is me. Oh, woe is everybody. You're not the only one with this problem. You're not the only one that's been beset. You ain't the only one that's suffering a setback. You're not the only one that's going through a hardship. You ain't the only one grieving. You ain't the only one been fired. You ain't the only one got laid off. You ain't the only one don't know where the end's gonna meet. You ain't the only one living check to check. What? Quit tripping. Do something about it. If you don't like your situation, change it. If you don't like the way you are, change it. Well, Steve Harmer do that. The Bible says a man is as he thinketh. What do you think of yourself? If you think you'll never find love, quit looking for it. You just said you weren't going to ever find it. Even if it showed up, if you ain't looking for it, guess what? You're going to miss it anyway. But you know what helps me? I'm always looking for something. I'm always expecting God to deliver me. I'm always expecting him to show up. I'm always expecting it to get better. You can't do nothing to me. Listen to me. You can't do nothing to me that God won't give me the strength to handle. I don't care who you are. Bring it. Y'all been doing it anyway. Look at you. You've been out there just spreading your hate and all this here. You've done nothing except waste your time. I'm just here to tell you, man, you done nothing but waste your time. Because I am covered. My family is covered. We reside under the protective wings of our Lord and Savior. What you gonna do? So, you said it. You think just because you say something that make it true? You think because you done got together with a whole bunch of trolls and a bunch of crabs, you think you done made something out that's gonna really bring us down? I'm gonna tell you what you did. You made me and my girls two-handed circle tighter. That's what you did, so thank you. Appreciate you. Now take your ass on. Go find you something else to do, because what you tried to do is not working. I'm just telling you, man. Man, and you know, look, I know I'm trying to tell you something encouraging, but I can only use myself to explain it to you. You don't have to allow nobody to put you on. I gave you an example yesterday. I'm going to give it to you again. There are over 8 billion people in this world. 8 billion. If somebody attacks you and goes with you with this new devil's playground called the internet, social media, blogs, and somebody attacks you on the blog, and it goes what they call viral. Do you know that if it went super duper viral and somebody got 100 million clicks, which is, I don't really know anything that's done that, but let's just say all them haters and trolls got together and they all told a different lie about you, and they got 100 million clicks. It's over 8 billion people in this world. Do you know what that means? That means that 7,900,000,000 people don't even know what they're talking about. It's so minute. But I know when you let it get in your world, you think that's everybody talking about you. It ain't, man. It ain't. It's the minute, small, ineffective people. Don't let ineffective people affect your life. I got a picture that sits on my wall in my office at my other house. You know what that picture on the wall says? Oh, right there, excuse me. I had a flex moment, I didn't even see it. Oh, it's a picture on my wall in my office at my other house. Them haters can't stop that. Do you know what the picture of? It's a picture of a lion walking, a big lion walking. You know what it says? It's an African proverb. Lions don't turn around when small dogs bark. I ought to turn around and snatch your ass up. But I'm a lion. I ain't got time to turn around and deal with you. You still barking. Bye. Thank you. 7,900,000,000 people don't even know what the hell y'all was talking about. Thank you.
Talk to God. He'd love to hear from y'all. Y'all have a great weekend, okay? See y'all Monday. Peace.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit steveharveyfm.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
I'm Penelope Spheris. I'm the host of a new podcast about the life and death of Peter Ivers. Peter was the host of a TV show featuring prominent LA punk bands until he was murdered in 1983. 40 years later, we dive into that music scene and the mystery of his passing. Listen to Peter and the Acid King on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Sometimes the pop culture we loved as teens hits differently in retrospect.
Maybe it's a tabloid story we couldn't get enough of, or an illicit student-teacher relationship on our favorite show. We're Susie Banikarim and Jessica Bennett, hosts of the new podcast, In Retrospect,
where each week we'll revisit a cultural moment from the past that shaped us, and probably you, to try to understand what it taught us about the world and our place in it.
You're the first person that I've talked to about this for years and years.
Listen to In Retrospect on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you find your favorite shows.
Are you a parent looking for a podcast that is both relatable and escapist? Parenting is a Joke is for you. Smart, funny conversations between stand-up comics who just happen to be parents. They even offer advice. It's up to you if you want to take it. Hey, I'm comedian, parent, and your host, Ophira Eisenberg, and our new season of Parenting is a Joke is coming at you. Subscribe and listen on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Your career is your most valuable asset. Imagine powering it with the unvarnished advice of the most successful chief executives in the world. I'm Mike Steib, a 3-time CEO, Fortune 500 board leader, and author of the top-selling career guide, The Career Manifesto. On my new show, Office Hours, I sit down with the leaders shaping our world to help you be the CEO of your own career. Listen to Office Hours with Mike Steib on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.